accountability for your actions.
No,
that is just
the truth.
You're not.
I've never blamed you for anything that happened to me. What I'm trying to tell you.
I could ask for somebody who will come and debug. As a snake, you will get debugged.
Now, I don't
understand.
Okay. Stand the chance. Let's be
Excuse
sincere.
you, girl.
You think there was
Excuse you, girl. I will just give it to you, my dear. This boy enter your eyes as from day one, and I'm saying it again. You got him when I feel him. You be a dog girl. Let me tell you, Bini, God cannot allow it.
Hey guys, it's day 9 of the reunion. Can you beat that? 9 whole days. And here's everything you need to know about today. It was sizzling hot, by the way. Please, before you continue, just give me a thumbs up quickly, and subscribe if you haven't, to join this fabulous family that we have going on here. So as usual, Ebuka swung to action, showed clips of the Giddy Fire, Racheal, and Monchery's love triangle, or square, because there's a marker also in that mix, and asked them that as at the time when the Racheal start having feelings for Giddy Fire, and Racheal was like, nope, she had no feelings for Giddy Fire, that they were just people who got along and they were very good friends, and that was it, pretty much, that they were in a confined space and they were having fun, that she wouldn't say that she had feelings for Giddy Fire at any point in time in the house. Then Ebuka asked Monchery as well that, okay, so you and Giddy Fire were a thing. Did he confess to actually liking you? And Monchery said yes. Yes, he did. He had told her repeatedly in the club that he actually liked her.
Yes.
Okay.
At several occasions. So Giddy Fire expressed himself, oh, I really like you.
Ebuka now went on to ask Monchery about the incident that happened where she literally attacked Racheal about Giddy Fire and just called her out, basically, that what are you doing with my man type of thing.
I was just angry. Only reason why I did not reply Dianna that night is because I was still dealing with my own shit. Because I didn't think she had any right to speak to me the way that she did.
It was a Saturday night party. We were dressed in superhero. She was wearing Catwoman outfit, leather, simile and leather, like leggings, this.
So Monchery explained here that it was a good Saturday night. They were partying, they were just girls having fun, and she noticed that Racheal and Giddy Fire were missing. So she decided that let's go and look for them. She told Doyin, come with me, let us go into the bathroom, and that is where all the drama unraveled.
But inside the club, I was dancing with Doyin. So we were in the garden, just like this, just happy girls. And I met Bella and Shegs. Bella reacted like, Dianna, like somebody want to prevent you from something. I was suspecting something. So Racheal, it was very tricky position. I don't fit even because of my skirt.
See, and we'll be rich for if we have to count how many times that Dianna said, saw Racheal like this with her leg. I can't even raise my leg because of the skirt. So Dianna was not having it. Basically, Racheal was caught in a compromising position with Giddy Fire, who Ebuka asked her, is Giddy Fire, was he actually your man? Did you like him?
She was just on top like this.
Giddy Fire anything at this time?
And I started to become vulnerable. It was cold, no phone, I told you that he told me a few hours ago, I like you, guy, this.
So basically, Monchery's main problem was that she felt disrespected. Because if you have told me how many hours ago that you really like me and blah, 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 why are you here in this funny position with Racheal's leg like this and you people are now talking about what I do not know? So basically, she had to show them the Benin girl in her because she kept on saying, say, me I be Benin girl. And that is when the real Benin girl came out.
For me, it was like a lack of respect. Fire started to come on my body. As I said, I'm a Benin girl. You understand?
Yes, so as a Benin girl, when Giddy Fire was nowhere to be found, she said she looked for him. She couldn't find Giddy Fire. He had disappeared. She even thought like it was a situation where he would reappear, but no. Instead, she saw Racheal had gone to go and chill with Dekunle, and they were having a conversation that, in fact, when she got there, the conversation stopped. She just thought, I'm done playing, and she just lashed out totally on her. She said she knows that she shouldn't have done that, but as at the time, she was just like, please, whatever, and that she apologized to her eventually. But Racheal was like, when? What apology?
The situation that is going to show up in the next few seconds, this, and look, you don't disappear. Younger was too much for me. It was supposed to be for him. Unfortunately, it went to her. I apologize. I apologize again today.
Now it's so surprising how you have turned this whole
so
situation
straight.
around.
I apologized when the conversation after, when she told me that even that day that she was like this, she was talking about me. She was telling him, oh, what you are doing to Dianna is not right. This.
So Racheal refused to accept the apology or even acknowledge the apology because she said she's tired of people doing bad things and then coming to apologize. And Dianna was like, she could apologize because Racheal said the day she was raising her leg on top of him, she was actually even fighting for her. So what is she meant to do that she actually apologized for everything that she had done to Racheal? But she knows that from the first day Racheal had eyes on Giddy Fire, and she's like, no, you speak for yourself. I never had eyes on him. And listen, if I have eyes on him, you do not stand a chance. Now, so Moncherie start again. No. She was like, never. As how? God forbid, it will never happen. Me and you.
He entered your eyes as from day one.
Sweetheart,
No
he did
problem.
not enter
I
my
told
eyes.
him. I can feel they were matching each other. They laugh for nonsense. They were this thing. Come and tell me a story. You like me. The 2 seconds after, you dance with Amaka in the club. Then after, I see you with Racheal.
So basically, Dianna read them the riot act. She was very upset, told them that she doesn't care, like whatever. There is nothing anybody can say to her, that nobody can drag a man with her. She's a proper Benin girl. She even spoke some things in Benin. I was like, hey, Dianna. Oh. Anyway, so that was it with Racheal, Dianna, Giddy Fire, and Amaka. Thankfully, Amaka wasn't dragged in this week, but it was clearly the battle between Moncherie and Racheal didn't seem pleased at all, and Racheal rejected her apology clearly. But hey, it was so funny. Moncherie actually is really funny and makes us laugh. So anyways, let's get to the next story, which was of course the clip of Beauty and Groovy. Guys, I didn't know Beauty and Groovy, they were so cool. Wow, their relationship was very nice and very good. Easy on the eyes. Anyways, Ebuka started first by asking Sarkis what he thought about that relationship. And it was like it was a beautiful relationship, but it ended abruptly and it was quite short. So that's what Sarkis had to say. And Ebuka said he's asking him because it was in that mix a lot. Next, Ebuka asked Brian what Brian thought about the relationship. And Brian said he just felt like there were too many intruders, different people coming in and out of the relationship, getting involved. And he thinks that was the problem that they had in that relationship. Ebuka then went back to Sarkis and asked him what he thought about the shift to Fina from Beauty, because it was like really quick. And what did he think? He said he had his reservations about it. He asked Groovy, do you think this is okay, just shifting like this immediately? What is your plan? But it was just like, it is what it is. And Groovy carried on that he just thought it was a strategy as far as he was concerned for Groovy to go on to Fina, because Groovy just thought that Fina was strong. Ebuka asked Brian the same thing, and Brian said that he actually thinks that Groovy wasn't being real. Again, he said he thought that Groovy was sneaky and corny, so he just thought that he wasn't a straightforward person. And even though he spoke to him about it, that the guy wouldn't listen. And Ebuka is like, does he think it was because of the way he went about it that they're not friends at the moment? And it's like, no, he doesn't think that that's the reason. But on the contrary, Groovy disagreed. Groovy said that is one of the reasons why they're not close.
I think that's one of the reasons we're not close.
Maybe that's for you. Maybe cool. Maybe that's one of the reasons we're not close.
Brian said he wasn't close to people after the show because he had his own thing going on and he had his own reasons. He kind of wanted to focus on his own things.
Just focus on my own self.
We're not close because something happened between, bro. No. But what you did in the house, or what you were doing in the house, I said it to your face multiple times. You were moving like you are corny. At least you know that it started from that.
So Groovy was very quick to clear Brian, like, why are you withholding information? Like, if you want to talk, talk. That is the reason why we don't talk to each other, or that's the reason why we're not close, because of those things that transpired. It actually started from how you approach the issue of Beauty and I, or just my relationship in the house in general. And Brian maintained that Groovy was being dodgy. In the same light, a very chill Saket said he doesn't want any trouble. However, he had a problem with the way Groovy handled things. Like, he wasn't like being man enough. He was a bit passive. And he just felt like you are the man in the relationship and you could have put Beauty in check. And that's the reason why he said that if I was with Beauty, she wouldn't have been disqualified. And Groovy accused him of liking Beauty. Groovy said Beauty couldn't hold her alcohol, that Beauty was violent, all sorts. And Beauty was like, no, have I ever been violent? When was I violent? And it was like, listen, the reasons why you left the house says it all. You were actually violent and you were moving a certain way. And why is everybody telling me, oh, I could have handled you, I could have handled you? You are an adult. What would I do? Will I just take the alcohol from you or what? And Beauty was like, you are calling me an alcoholic. But the night that this thing happened, who handed me the alcohol? Was it not you?
Who handed me the alcohol? Do you remember exactly what you said? I mixed my drink, I didn't mix yours.
I don't remember saying that.
Groovy was like, Beauty needs to own up to her shit. That at the end of the day, when she was even disqualified, they found alcohol in her locker, and she was like, no, she was actually planning Ileba's birthday and somebody else. That's why she had liquor. And obviously Groovy was just looking at her. But anyway, she defended herself. She said she had always owned up to her shit, even outside of the house, that she knows she's an adult and she's taking responsibility.
Guess what? Just like you said, I'm an adult. I should have watched my alcohol intake. I shouldn't have listened to you. And since I came out of this show, have I ever, for once, said Groovy is the reason why I left the show? I have owned up to my mistake.
You have?
Yes, I have.
So Groovy also brought up the situation of Beauty body shaming him, and also all the other housemates like Sakes and Co talking that who has a right to tell him whether to move on or not. That this is a girl who had body shamed him and who was violent to him as far as he was concerned. And for him, like, that was a big thing. And Beauty is like, but I apologize to you. And I can do it again because I can hold my own. I am not fake like you.
I mean, I see her capping shit, you're lying, trying to build, don't do that.
Beauty had also mentioned earlier that everybody warned her, Sakes, Brian, everybody told her to stop, but she never did, and that is why she takes responsibility. It was all her fault. And finally, Beauty said the biggest mistake that she made in that house was talking to Groovy under the duvet. That dear future big brother people, when you go to the house, don't go and talk to man under the duvet. Take Beauty's advice.
You know the biggest mistake I made? Talking to this boy under the duvet every night. I'm watching this guy for people. I don't ever talk to a boy under the duvet because they cannot hear you.
No.
So next off, it was the Beauty and Fina situation. And Ebuka started off by asking Beauty, was Fina actually your friend in the house? Would you have called Fina a friend? She was like, does she need to answer? Ebuka said, yes, she must answer. And then she said, yes, she actually considered Fina her friend. And Ebuka in turn asked Fina. Fina was like, they talk, they were in the same room. Yeah. You know, basically trying to say that we were talking, we shared a room, but if I had to pick a friend, I would have said that Amaka was my friend, not necessarily Beauty. Ebuka now asked Beauty how she felt when she learned that Groovy had moved on to Fina. She's like, honestly, she felt nothing. Like, she didn't feel anything bad towards them. That she knows how intense that house is, and she knew that Groovy was going to move on. So moving on to Fina wasn't exactly the issue. That she actually had no problem with both of them, and that they were now like, okay, so why are you people not friends? And she's like, oh, that and Fina was like, she actually said hello to Beauty at a party and Beauty did not answer her. So people can say, okay, if you are saying you don't have problem with them, then why did Fina say hello to you and you did not answer Fina?
For me, it's like, I've seen you bash me. I didn't care about her when I was in the house. I'm not going to sit here and act like I didn't care about her.
Beauty now went on to explain how Fina was saying that if she wants to die, let her die. I'm now with Groovy now, and that really got to her. Like, come on, it's over a man now. Why do you want to wish me dead? Which one be say make her die? And that is what she took personal. As a matter of fact, Fina was actually shocked, and Fina was like, I said that, but then she put it in context. She told Fina that when Kes was explaining to you that Bob Beauty was there and blah blah blah, that is what you said, and that is when it actually occurred to Fina. And Fina was like, oh no, it's a normal pigeon thing that she says, like, if you not want Naija sabi make you go die. It doesn't necessarily mean that she meant that Beauty should die.
It's not happen, may happen. She won't die, make she die. It's like a normal pigeon English. So it's not like me saying you should die, like die.
Do you feel like you handled that situation wrong?
Yeah, I handled it bad. Now that I have checked, I've seen that more. I handled it bad.
So guys, there you have it. Fina actually admitted to handling that situation badly, and Ebuka kept on gunning for an apology. I don't know, maybe she apologized in the next episode, but in this one, oh, she just kept on saying I handled it bad, but that was it. We didn't see any apology. But we know Fina, when she's in her right, she don't they cause, don't they throw tantrum. But on this occasion, Fina was a gentle, quiet, and very nice girl. I like this version of Fina. You all know I don't like the other version. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Give me a thumbs up, please, and kindly follow my channel. I am here for you throughout this reunion. This is day 9 and I am keeping it real. If you haven't watched the other days, please go and binge watch all the other videos. Thank you so much, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.